Hey guys, welcome back to math again. Alright, yesterday we started that new thing called place value, and we talked about the tens and the ones and the digits in a number. So this is kind of what we worked on yesterday, where we drew tens and ones to make a number, and then we talked about how you could draw tens and ones to make a number. So just to review what we went over yesterday, try these really quick. On these two, you're just telling me what number the tens and the ones would make. And then on this one, I've given you the number and you have to draw how many tens and ones. So go ahead and pause the video while you do this real quick on a piece of paper or a whiteboard or whatever you have. And then restart the video and we'll go back over and see how you did. Okay, let's see how you did. Alright, so this one has 3 tens, right? So we put 3 in the 10 spot, and it also had 3 ones. So we've got to put the 3 in the ones place. Remember, this is the ones all the way at the end, and then this is the tens. And what number does this make, everybody? Good. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. It makes the number 33. Awesome. All right, how about this one? How many tens and how many ones? You're right, it had 8 tens and it has 6 ones. I made sure I put the 6 in the 1 spot all the way over at the end and the 8 in the 10 spot in the front of it. And then what number did this make? Good. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So good, it made the number 86. All right, and then what was this number right here? Good, that's the number 32. So how would you have made 32 using blocks or tens and ones? Good, you should have had 3 tens because it says it has 3 tens. And then you would have needed to draw 2 little ones because it says it has 2 ones. And that's the number 32. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. Very good. And then what number is this? Good, that's the number 41. And 41 has 4 tens, so you would have needed 4 of the 10 sticks. And then just 1 1, like that. And that's the number 10, 20, 30, 40, 41. Very good. And remember, the digits or the numbers in a number tell you how many of tens and how many ones it will need. The number will tell you that. Alright, so today I told you we would be getting into bigger numbers. Yesterday we just talked about tens and ones. We're going to get into something that has bigger than tens and ones today. Alright, so the first thing we know, that's a 1. And if I have 10 of these all together, 7, 8, 9, 10, I can stick them all together, can't I? Because anytime I have 10, I have to stick them together and make a 10 stick. That's just kind of how our numbers work. Anytime there's 10, you're going to kind of stick them together and make something else. So anytime there's 10 ones, you turn it into a 10 stick. And then, of course, I can have lots of different combinations of the 10 sticks and the ones. I could have 4 tens and 2 ones to make 42. I could have 6 tens and 6 ones to make 66. I could have 8 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 tens. I'm sorry, 8 tens and 9 ones to make the number 89. I could have 1 more 10. What number did I make right now if I added 1 more 10? I think you're right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens. So I put 9 in the 10 spot. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So what number is that? Very good. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. That is the number 99. That is the biggest two-digit number I can make. That means that is as big as I can get to have 9 tens and 9 ones. That's all the bigger I can make with just 2 numbers in it. If I add just one more ones block, just one more, it changes that number into a 3-digit number because of this. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, anytime I have 10, I have to turn it into another one of these. So now I don't have 9 tens anymore, do I? No, I don't have 9 tens anymore. Or 9 ones. How many tens do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. Didn't I tell you when I have 10, I have to make something else? Do you know what happens when I stick 10 tens together? You're right. If I take all of these tens, I have to make something new now. Because anytime I have 10 ones or 10 tens or 10 of the next thing, I have to turn it into something else. And 10 tens will turn into a big square called a hundreds block. Because guess what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This has 100 in it. It's telling you there's 100. Here's the 100. And there's no tens and there's no ones. So anytime there's 10 tens, you have 100. So that's what we're going to be practicing on today, some bigger numbers. A bigger number like maybe this one. Does anybody know what number that is? Okay. Let's see if we can build this number. Now we know this part's easy because it's telling me I have 1 and it's in the 1 spot. So there's 1, 1. What is the 9 in? The 9 is in the 10 spot. So good. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I should have 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I've got 9 tens. And I also have this other number now, a new number that we haven't had before. We have a 3-digit number. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 digits in it. 3-digit means it's got hundreds, and it's telling you there's 3 hundreds. And remember, a hundreds block just looks like a big square. So that number is telling me I have 3 hundreds. Here's my hundreds. I've got 9 tens, and 1 1. And this is the number 100, 200, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 391. And that's what 391 looks like. And this is how much 391 would be. That's how much it really is if you were going to look at it. It would be this many blocks. And there are 10 of these, and all of these have 10 ones in them. That's why we count by 10. And all of these have 10 tens in them. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's why we call those hundreds, because they really have 10 of those sticks in them. And there's 100. That's what 391 looks like. Let's try another one. How about 220? Yep, that's the number 220. What would it look like if we were going to draw it in blocks? Good. Are we going to draw any ones? No, there's no ones in this one. There's 0, so I'm not going to draw any ones. How many tens am I going to draw? Good. I just need 2. And then how many hundreds am I going to draw? Yes, and remember the hundreds are these big squares. They stand for 100. So I've got 100, 200, 10, 20, 200, 20, and that's that number, 220. The blocks will tell me what the number is. That's what these stand for, 2 hundreds, 2 tens, and 0 ones. There are no ones in this number. That's what all those numbers or all those digits in a number stand for. This isn't too bad, is it? What about if I just draw the blocks? What if I draw this? I'm going to do it a little bit opposite than what we were doing. What number did I draw? This time I drew the blocks. Okay, let's see if you're right. Alright, so how many hundreds were there? Remember, the big squares are the hundreds. You're right, there's 5, so put it in the hundreds. How many tens are there? Good, there's just 2, so put it in the tens. And then how many ones are there? Good, there's 6. Put it in the ones. Remember, the ones goes all the way at the end. The tens would go beside it. And then we have hundreds down here. The numbers kind of build going this way. We start with ones, and then when they get bigger, we have some tens. And then when tens get bigger, we'll have hundreds. That's why the number gets bigger that way. And what is that number I drew? How would we say it? Let's see if you're right. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 10, 20. So 500, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 526. Very good. 526. That's how we would say that number. Good job. Let's try another one where I draw the blocks again. All right, what number did I draw there? What would it look like? All right, well, let's see if you're right. If you're not ready, you can always pause me. How many hundreds did I draw? There's 3. How many tens? Just 1. How many ones? Yeah, there's 9 of them. So what is this number that has 3 hundreds, 1 10, and 9 ones? Well, let's see if you're right. 100, 200, 300. There's 300. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 319. Yeah, 319. Very good. This isn't so bad, is it? No, we're doing really good. Alright, so I'm going to give you some work today where you are going to have to do exactly what we've been doing today. You are telling me how many tens, ones, and hundreds are in numbers. You are going to be drawing tens, ones, and hundreds, and you're going to be figuring out how many tens, ones, and hundreds numbers have, okay? Alright, I think you're going to be doing really good. But if you are having trouble, remember you can always send me a chat or a message, and I will help you all any way I can, okay? All right, good luck.